name's Jeff Falsack. I'm one of the writers of working on Portal 2. And today we're going to talk to you about the characters from Portal 2. Previously we've been talking a lot about the co-op side of it, because that's something brand new gameplay. No one's been able to play it before yet, right, because it wasn't in Portal 1. It's got a whole bunch of new elements. Well, so does single player. And that's why I want to take a step back for a minute and today go over some single player stuff. And so with that, you go through a bunch of new gameplay elements. So you have things like the tractor beams. You're going to see the gels in the demo. There's lasers. There's a whole bunch of new gameplay elements that were in Portal 1. There's also a whole bunch of new locations you're going to go to. So you're going to go around Aperture Science. You'll actually see in the demo here kind of an old-timey Aperture Science with old crates, just when they're first starting out on the testing tracks. And as you go through those areas, you're going to meet a bunch of new people. The first person you're going to meet in the demo is Wheatley. He's voiced by Stephen Merchant. He's a really funny, talking fast British actor. And he does a really great job of, we have this little bit in here where he's going to ask us to say Apple. We're not going to say Apple right away, because he'll just riff for a while. And he'll just keep talking. And often, if you don't push ahead, if you don't interact the way he wants to interact, he'll just keep talking. He'll just keep entertaining you. So he's kind of a cool character that way. And then the other new character that we have from the demo, we just introduced here at PAX Friday, is the owner of Aperture Science, Cave Johnson. And that's voiced by J.K. Simmons. You may know him as J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man, or in the movie Juno, he's her dad. And also then the creepy naked guy in Oz. He's not so creepy in this and not so naked. But I'm just going to show the video and then you can see it.
In suspension for 15 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now, please return to your bed. Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9. Listeners.
Hello? Anyone in there? Hello? Oh, God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm, stay calm. Prepare. That's what I say. Prepare. It's all fine. Alright? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You alright down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, alright? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. No, never mind. Say apple. Simple word, apple. Just say apple. Classic. Very simple. A-double-P-L-E. Just say apple. Easy word, isn't it? Apple. How would you use it in a sentence? This apple's crunchy, you might say. Now, I'm not even asking you for the whole sentence, just the word apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why don't you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Right, close. Can you see? Am I going to make it through? With a lot of space. Just gotta get through here. I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could be a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Trent, uninformative, or so I'm told. Informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts. Dave Johnson here. That's it. Get out. Go have fun at PAX. Wait. Come back. While I game. Okay, now get out.
All right, thanks for coming out.